operating in one of the most hectic industries in South Africa right now, the music business, man.
For sure.
There's never a dull moment, bruh. So I
Uh-huh.
got a lot of questions that I
All
wanted to
right.
get your opinion on, man. We had a guy by the name of I'm not sure if you know him, Nota,
For sure. Tough.
on our podcast, man.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if you've seen the actual podcast or not, but one of the things that he mentioned was the fact that artists don't need Biola, that they should just put their stuff online. He also mentioned that hip hop artists should start embracing the Amapiano sound.
Okay.
I have my thoughts on that. We can go back and forth with that, but what are your thoughts? He's obviously been going at Nasty C.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on what he's saying and like his perspective on the game?
I feel like art is art, you know, and at no point should there be anyone who will be in a position to dictate what artists should be doing first. You know, yeah, man. Like I feel like also with the whole piano thing, you're not forced as an artist to rap on a piano beat, you know, especially if you don't relate to the whole sound, you know. Sure, there's artists that can blend it, like, and just like slow the beat down, and you know, the other side can like, you know, jam it.
Yeah.
But you're not entirely or rather barring, like you're not like entirely forced to.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, by the way. I need to tell you that. So I might not agree with what I'm gonna say, but I have to say it because I have to represent the other side. What about the people who say, but guys, hip hop is an American thing.
Okay.
Amapiano is a local thing.
For sure.
Why are you not embracing local? What do you guys have a problem with? I think one of the things that Nota said was that he said Nasty C doesn't see beauty in South Africa. That's why he chooses to go and act like American. I mean, what do you say to that?
You're talking to an artist that embraces the genre, right? So at no point do I feel like, okay, because I'm embracing it, I then have to forget the fact that I'm a hip hop artist first. You know, so I don't see like a problem with the whole, you know, piano movement. You know, so yeah.
Hey, you're very diplomatic, dog. I was just basically saying I'm not doing it, but you've said it in a polite way.
I'm not saying that I'm not gonna. I can.
Yeah.
I've got a song in the works.
I okay.
You know, but looking at the whole thing, like it's like allow artists to be themselves.
Okay. Don't dictate.
Yeah, don't dictate. Like if you feel like hopping to a certain genre because you love it, then it's fine, right? We have seen Casper do the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We have seen Rick do the same thing. May he so rest in peace. We've seen Reason do the same thing. Yeah, sure, like both Reason and like Cass, like
it's not Reason anymore.
Well, you get what I'm trying to say, right? They were met with this backlash, but look, you're supposed to be rappers, and but at the end of the day, it's what matters to the artist. Do they want to box themselves in? You know, do they want to be a typecast human being? You know, do you want to be known for doing one thing? You know, so yeah.
All right, man. Allow artists to be artists, man. Another topic I just wanted to get your opinion on. Maybe before I ask, would you consider yourself as blown up at this point in your career, or are you in the progress of it?
I think I'm in the progress.
Process of it. Yeah.
Not there yet.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm coming. I'm still coming.
Cool.
There's a window that has to see me through, but I'm very much close. I feel. Yeah.
Okay. How have you found the process thus far? Kind of what do you wish you knew then that you know now?
I think as I'm matured into the game, right? The one thing that I wish that I could have or should have known is the business side of it.
Really?
Right? Yeah, because like as I explained like prior, I've got a song called On My Zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was authentically pushed and in less than 24 hours accumulated 20k downloads, right? So had I knew how to work PR at the time, I could have used that to my advantage. You know, if I knew certain things then, I think that I was going to be in a better position right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like you didn't capitalize then
I
because you
yes
didn't know.
yes for
Okay,
sure
got
for
you.
sure for sure.
So for your message would be to artists right now, like learn the game, learn the marketing,
Learn your game, you know, learn the marketing, do your your research. But also it's okay to, if maybe you don't want to do this thing at a professional, you know, stage, it's okay to just make songs and just chill, right? But if you aspire to be great, then do your research, you know, learn what's what, learn what takes which people to outsource for different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned the business side, man. I just want to get your opinion. I'm not sure if you've seen. We've had a bunch of these issues in South Africa. We had Makwa and Nota. We
Okay.
had Howard and DJ Maporisa.
Okay.
And I'm basically talking about the splits in songs and stuff. So you mentioned that you've collaborated with a couple of artists.
Yeah.
Have you done the business properly, or you like everybody
I
else?
have, man. I definitely have. And it's when the artists call you saying that, yo, they are at Sambro and they seeing that you did them best as far as like the song splits go. Yeah,
shit.
like I ain't trying to rob anyone, you know.
But that's crazy, don't they? So they only say at Samro. They don't have the conversation with you.
No, we have the chat.
Yeah.
But I can choose to just keep it at that.
Oh.
If I'm really trying to be slick, like in that way.
Yeah.
You know, be like, okay, yo, look, I'm gonna give you like a 50% or you know, and then as soon as the song is done, then I don't credit anyone, right?
Okay.
But that is essentially bad for like work, because these are the same people that you might need again. So if you don't do good by them right now, why do you expect them to work with you again? Yeah.
But like kind of and then like in a broader sense, like what's your feeling? Because a lot of people, I've spoken to artists and they're like, hey bro, sometimes when you're in studio it's like uncomfortable, dog. Like you just like you wanna push, dog. You wanna be like, hey dog, how many splits? Kinda how do you tackle it? What's your opinion on it?
I ideally, and I don't have like a fixed way, right?
Okay.
We could talk about the splits after.
Okay.
It's fine. But ideally, when you're in studio and you're working on the song, right? It's okay to have like the split sheet just there,
chilling.
just there, so that by the time we all done, we're like,
Yeah.
okay, yo, look, so you're gonna get this for that, you know, so that we don't leave the studio without knowing who is gonna get what. So it shouldn't be uncomfortable. It should be part of the process.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So a note to everybody: just have a split sheet lying around somewhere. And say,
Just the-
guys. Oh yeah.
By the way, let's just have.
Alright, no.
let's chat.
That's smart, bruh. The other thing I wanted to ask you about, bruh. Obviously, you're in the process of doing your thing, you're upcoming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think your music is dope.
Thank you so much, brother.
What's gonna happen if somebody from a label hears you might have been approached, I don't know, but you'll tell us. If somebody from a label comes to you and says, listen, bro, we mess with this music,
Okay.
and they try to sign you, what is your kind of opinion, kind of feeling towards that, getting signed and stuff like that? Do you feel like you need to get signed? Do you feel like you just want to rock it independent?
Honestly, and this was a conversation I was having with my publicist, right? Being independent is okay. However, what people don't know is that it's hella expensive. Like you need funds. Like you desperately need funds, right? To a point where one would.
So maybe talk us through that. What do you need funds for?
You need funds to shoot a video. You need funds to mix and master. your
because
music. You need funds for your music videos, right? You need funds for your PR,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So you need all these things that the labels pay for, right? And I guess like it's not a bad thing to like sign, but if you know that you can outsource all these things and pay for all these things that are essential to your growth, then yeah, it's cool, right? But if you're an artist that is just trying to just focus on the music and ensure that everything else is taken care of, then yeah, it's not a bad thing to actually sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would sign?
I think I would, yeah.
Okay. Have you had any?
I was signed once.
Oh, to which one? To which?
To Frequency Music. Shout out to Skin Deep.
Okay.
Yeah. So there, the setup is that as an artist in a label, all you have to just stress about is the music, and then things like marketing, PR, is taken care of.
Oh, okay. What happened with that situation?
We found ourselves in a position whereby we sat down and we like, okay, look, because of the situations at the time, right?
Okay.
It's best to like part like ways, but there's no like hard beef. Like I still talk to the guy now, you know.
Yeah. It's just so on a business front, it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. That's interesting. So you would So major label, you would definitely.
I definitely would. Not that I'm not confident to roll this thing out as an independent act, but there's things that I'm looking from a bigger picture. Yeah.
Because I was just thinking, man, I saw something on Instagram in terms of like music videos, like 10 grand, and they were like, that's a basic music video. I'm like, yo,
you see,
where does somebody just get 10 grand from?
So you would then have to ensure that you pull that 10K from somewhere, and we're in an economy whereby no one has 10K in jeblapa, you know, like you know. So yeah.
Yeah, dog. I think the next point, you kind of briefly touched on it, but like, how's with COVID and everything? How's the gigging situation been in terms of like hip hop and stuff like that? Like, how are you finding it?
I feel like as far as like COVID goes, yeah, at some point we weren't allowed to gig, and of course that's gonna chow your pockets because you need that cash, right?
Yeah.
But as things eased up a bit, I feel like another pandemic that happened in the industry, a good pandemic, is piano. Because that's around the time where the genre boomed, you know. So the fact that the hip hop artists aren't, you know, gigging that much, it didn't mean that the guys who are doing piano are like home also, you know, because those guys were very much like doing gigs. Yeah.
Okay, so it's still the same situation in terms of like hip hop guys are trying to push right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's certain things that like I don't wanna, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the game right now is appreciative of like hip hop, you know. But also let's not forget that there's still this genre that is making so much noise to a point where gigs right now, the lineup just happens to be like the guys who are doing like piano, you know. Yeah.
You know, the thing yo, people hate me for saying this thing, bro. So I produce, right?
Okay.
With Silas as well. We're part of like this whole group of producers. There's a WhatsApp group, whatever.
Okay.
And we have these chats all the time. Me and Silas have said to producers, it's your fault that hip hop is where it's at, because you guys are listening to the artists. You're making the same shit. You're making the same trap music.
For sure.
You don't want to make new shit.
For sure.
It's your fault.
Okay.
I also say that it's partly DJs.
Okay.
Because DJs, let's be honest,
are the ones who are spinning.
They push it in the streets and stuff. But
for sure.
Speaking to some of the DJs, they're saying, dog, but we don't have anything to push. So we start playing shit from 2016, dog. So I don't know, man. I think a lot of this is just my opinion. I don't know how you're going to react to it or you can have your say. But the game is just divided right now, dog. Like, if you look at piano, DJs, the artists, they're all one, bro. If you look at hip hop, everybody's doing their own thing.
I feel like with the hip hop side, I feel like everyone is just trying to be like a superstar, you know?
Yeah.
No one is trying to play their roles the way that they supposed to, you know? For an example, like you mentioned that the DJs from the piano side, right? They will plug you, right? They will plug you like hectically, right? To a point where you just hear like a new song every day from the other side.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas the DJs this side, man, it just seems like they, and not to sound wrong, but you have to be within like certain like clicks
and stuff.
You know, you have to be known by somebody.
You're not saying anything new there, right? Yeah.
You know, so it makes it hard for an unknown artist with the hit.
So maybe let's take you as an example.
For sure.
Okay. So we're gonna say that we can start there and talk, but let's talk about you. Who are you messing with right now? Which DJs are you messing with? Are you reaching out to people? Because let's not change the world. Let's change our behavior.
Yeah.
Who are you reaching out with? Who are you?
I mean, like there's DJs that I am in chats with, right?
Yeah.
There's I don't know whether I should drop names.
You can.
But yeah, one of the DJs that I know like has my music like playing like crazy is DJ Trey. All right. And Zandy is a DJ, right? He's played my stuff at Y. So there's like a Zandy, few that like play my stuff, but I'm still in search to get more DJs to play my stuff. Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a question? If you submitted your songs to a DJ or you gave them to a DJ, and the DJ were to say to you, bro, we need shit for the club. Are you open to that? Because I also think rappers are not always open to suggestions and stuff.
It's not that I don't have music for that.
Yeah.
Like
no, but what if he says, I need you to make a specific, like I hear this, but I need you to make it like 1 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Like to rearrange a song of mine, or to go back to studio and make a new song.
This particular sound, and you rap.
I mean, bro, if it's not meant to happen, it's not. Right? And also, like, I don't feel like if you don't feel like making a song for a club, then you are then forced to. You don't. You know, but if you're fortunate enough to be in that space at that time, then yeah, sure, man. Like, just go back in studio, have a song that he's definitely gonna play because he's saying that he wants.
I'm asking you, are you open to that or not really?
I'm open for work, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I'm in a good space to go back and make a song like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to trip you up there. I thought you were gonna give me the rapper answer, but this guy gave me the diplomatic answer. But yeah, in closing, I guess, man,
it's not really a diplomatic.
Yeah. In closing, I guess, man, what I would say is that the hip hop people need to embrace each other,
to unite, to embrace each other, to show love, to be nice. Yeah. I understand, like, hip hop is a contact sport of some sort, you know. But it wouldn't hurt to plug a person or two, you know, to as a DJ to like spin the tracks.
Okay, this next question, I don't want to ask you, but I have to because it's in the news, but I'm bored of it.
Okay.
What do you make of the Casper in your vest and AKA beef that's currently reignited now? Because AKA released a diss track towards Casper with their whole Bryce show.
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it?
Yeah. At some point, like, I just have to block myself from
from the noise.
Yeah.
Alright. No, I 100% get that, man. Anyways, bro, it was good having you here.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah, man. Maybe just plug yourself. Let the people know where they can get you, where they can find you.
Sleezy Luciano on Facebook. Sleezy Luciano. Sleezy _Luciano on Instagram, and as well as on Twitter. on my website, sleazyluciano.com. Also, where you can get the merch that I am selling for the Diva and a Dream album. So yeah.
All right, cool, man. And that was the Hip Hop Galaxy interview with Sleezy Luciano, bro. Hopefully you can join us for a podcast soon. But yeah,
I'd love to actually.
cool, man.
All right.